We gotta do a video shoot with the Lambo. So let's get this cleaned up. And yeah, it's a little side hustle with the Lambo. And I got a trailer for it. So we're gonna put it on this trailer so we don't gotta rack kilometers on the Lambo. And yeah, I'll show you how to get a lowered Lambo onto a car hauler. Tow it down with the Sprinter. Vanlife with a Lambo. Let's go. First we gotta clean this car up, get it ready for the shoot. I've been wanting to paint the rims on the trailer so they match the black rims. So got some rust paint. Let's paint these up. Alright, those are painted black. Let's go. Alright, so I got the Sprinter loaded up, and it's about 40 kilometers to where I gotta go do this shoot. So by bringing it on the trailer, there and back, that'd be 80 kilometers, and driving around a little bit more, it's probably easy 100 kilometers on the car. So with the trailer, I don't put any kilometers on the car, and I could do the shoot. So yeah, it's just a little side hustle. 2 hours for $600, and yeah, it's a nice day, so why not? We're doing van life with the Lambo, and if I need anything, I got all the comforts of home right here. So it's just another day, another hustle, and all the kilometers that I'd be putting on by doing a shoot. Like sometimes I do 1 or 2 shoots a week. So the trailer really helps keep the kilometers low, and yeah, I can share the Lambo with other people. It's a hot one today, 30 degrees Celsius. Yes.
Hey,
what's up, man? Yeah.
How are you? It's been a minute.
Hey,
Oh, nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
Eric? John, man, nice to meet you.
All right, James, yeah.
Yo, if you want, we can pull it up here. Slap the Lambo over there? They allow us. This pathway? They're allowing us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's clearance.
You can drive. Where do you want to do the shoot?
Oh, just right here.
Right here? Okay. Yeah, let me unload it, and then we'll get it off and get the shoot going. rest of the shoot. They got me for 2 hours. So let's go.
I hit recorded drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage frames on my face, looking like I'm from the D. These no Cartiers.
We're just doing a shoot here, and we got John from Prevail. That's his clothing line. We're gonna put a link in the description so you can see it. But it's all about that networking and you know. Tell them about your hustle.
Man, before we talk about my hustle, I want to say thank you to James. James is a great guy, man. He's actually helping us quite a lot here. He's been giving us exposure on his channel here. That's great. Thank you guys. I hope you support our brand right now. It's called Prevail Powerlifting if you're on the powerlifting side of things, but we also are in the Muay Thai space and in volleyball. So Prevail in itself is actually a clothing brand made for Canadian athletes at the moment to showcase our Canadian athletes to the rest of the world. I believe there's a lot of good exposure when it comes to marketing and actual, let's say, video exposure for our current athletes. And to give you an idea, in any sport that you go to, Canada is probably top 10. Always top 10 globally. It's just that unfortunately we don't get the reach. Why? It's just we don't have the social media outlets. We really don't, unfortunately. So I'm trying to change that and give us a little bit more exposure. Here at Prevail Powerlifting, we're sponsoring athletes in powerlifting space, currently in the CPU, which is the Drug Free Federation. We also have Muay Thai fighters that just came from the competition and they want some belts. That's good. And again, lifestyle is everything else that's in between, right? Heavily involved in business, anywhere from real estate to banking to legal and finances. I hope we get a talk with James, because James is a knowledgeable guy when it comes to money, man. I don't know if he talks about it on his channel, but he is. He knows his stuff.
Soon we're gonna open up.
You don't believe me, man? So look at this. That's a Lambo, bro. That's a Huracan, man. That's a Huracan. Check the price tags on those, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. But if you want to check us out, prevailco.ca, both on Instagram and on our website. We ship globally, man. Anywhere you want. We'll ship it.
That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the description. You can check out his clothing line and all that stuff. Good guy, and it's all about networking, you know, the hustle life. Let's go.
Before we finish up, James, why don't you give us a little bit of advice, man? Like for the youngest of getting started, because you've been in the game for quite some time. You actually have.
Yeah.
I don't know if he talks about it on his channel, because he seems like a very humble guy, but his pockets are deeper than like what a lot of people are in his current age group, I would say, because I work in banking and I get to see everything, and it's transparent for me when it comes to money. And when we say anything when it comes to money, we're not trying to brag or anything like that. It's more so trying to show realism and transparency. James is wisdom, like I know he has wisdom. Why don't you share a little bit to like the younger folk out there?
Yeah, man. For me, I don't know. My experience is invest in real estate. You know, invest in real estate. That's how I got the Lambo. And I'm going to talk more about that on the channel, you know, how I actually invested in real estate. And yeah, just more videos to come, and then I'll explain everything. But yeah, it's all about networking, you know?
No, definitely. That's actually great, because me and my fiance are going to get married soon, and we're looking to buy a property. I don't know who might like it. I know who
There you go.
That's
And we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the shoot. So that's why I do these things, you know? It's a side hustle, and it's all about networking. So he has some great advice too. I was talking about him, you know, some lawyer advice and banking and stuff like that. So it's good to know he's a good guy, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build from here.
I hope I get invited to a podcast.
It's all about who you know. All right, all right. That's advice from here. It's all about who you know. So get out there, network, and you never know who you're gonna meet. So that's it.
Network is net worth, right?
Yeah, for sure. All right, bro. All right.
I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip is not a new, now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, it. Been the one since a fetus. Don't sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no, no, no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a bald head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Alright, so that was basically it. There's another shoot. Another shoot done. We'll load up this Lambo and bring her back home. Alright, so I actually wanted to do a video of showing you guys how I loaded the Lambo up onto the trailer. But I was using my GoPro on my head with the head mount, but it was cutting off like half of it. You couldn't see what I was actually doing. So that footage was no good. This is basically the reverse of how I would load it. And yeah, if you guys are interested to see how I do load it up, I just mention it in the comments, and I'll do another video of how actually getting it up on there. But it's like I said, it's the reverse of what's going on here. Like any other car, like a standard normal car, you would be able to just drive up this car hauler without the wood planks. But because this car is so low, it's the Lambo's lowered on Novatec springs, and it has a Vorsteiner front end. So I think there's only like 3 or 4 inches from the front spoiler. You gotta use this wood to slowly bring it up. If you just go straight on the ramps, it would hit the front spoiler. So this is the way I do it. If you want to see a more detailed video on this, just put in the comments, and I'll do a detailed video on how to get a lowered car onto a car hauler. So guys, thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. On to the next video. Catch you guys later.